نهجي فكر المرتضى سيف على الجهل انتضى في النهج فكر المرتضى سيف على الجهل انتضى نور الهدى قد أومضى لم يحويه رحب الفضاء نعم الأثر يروي السير فيه العبر على ضفاف نهج البلاغة.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، وصلى الله على محمد وآله الطيبين الطاهرين. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. ولعنة الدائمة على أعدائهم أجمعين من الآن إلى قيام يوم الدين. أما بعد. Alhamdulillah, I got an opportunity to come back to you people and talk something about Nehjul Balagha, Kalimat al-Qisar. Our 11th session of Nehjul Balagha and the 11th maxim of Ali ibn Abi Talib Salawatullahi wa salamuhu alayhi, where he speaks regarding Qudrah. As in Farsi we say regarding Qudrat, abilities and capabilities, and having power on something. Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salatu wa salam, he says that إِذَا قَدَرْتَ عَلَى عَدُوِّكَ فَجْعَلِ الْعَفْوَ عَنْهُ شُكْرًا لِلْقُدْرَةِ عَلَيْهِ. Imam says, if you overpower your enemy, then what? Then pardon him by way of thankfulness to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. For what? For being able to subdue him. Look, Qudrat is something. When we go to Lugha dictionary and we see what Qudrat is, so Lughat says, dictionary says that Qudrat is something which makes a man perfect. Yeah. Is one of the element of perfection, Kamal. This is Qudrah. Being able to do something is Qudrah. Having the power on someone is Qudrah. Sayyidina Sahih. قدر هو نفسها ينقسم إلى قسمين. قدرة is of two types. قدرة المعنوية والقدرة الظاهرية. The first قدرة is قدرة الظاهرية, having the power or being able to do something physically is Qudratul Zahiriyya. Second is Qudratul Ma'nawiyya. Doing something spiritually is known as Qudratul Ma'nawiyya. As in Farsi they say Qudrat Zahiri, بعد چی میگن؟ قدرت معنوی. These are two types of Qudrah. This great maxim of Ali ibn Abi Talib, salawatullahi wa salamuhu alayhima, he's talking about Qudratul Zahiri. If a person gets the power on someone, for example his enemy, so what should it do? He should he should يعفو. What he should do? He should forgive him, first thing. Why? I will come to it. Why? Second thing, what should he do? He should thank to Allah. Thank to what? Thank for what? He should thank that, Ya Allah, Alhamdulillah, Subhanallah, you gave me this power to have the Qudrah on this person. And now if you gives me the power, I thank to you, and now forgive him. Why should you forgive someone? وَالْكَاظِمِينَ الْغَيْظَ وَالْعَافِينَ عَنِ النَّاسِ وَاللَّهُ يُحِبُّ الْمُحْسِنِينَ. As we said before, Allah, this is the ayah of in Quran. He says, وَالْكَاظِمِينَ الْغَيْظَ وَالْعَافِينَ عَنِ النَّاسِ. One who forgives someone. Allahu yuhibbul muhsinin. Allah likes him. Allah loves him. This is the first thing. Now a person can ask, Shaykhana, if you are asking us to forgive your enemy, so why not Ali ibn Abi Talib forgive many of them? ها؟ عندنا أحراب جنگ ها داریم اونجا میبخشید. I'm talking this to my Iranian friends. Yeah, there were many wars. Why did not Ali ibn Abi Talib forgive them? Khash. You need to understand here the hadith. Do you understand it here? The saying where he says that if you get the power on your enemy, there are two different things. One, a person is enemy of yours. One, a person is enemy of Islam. Ali ibn Abi Talib is telling that if you get the power on your enemy, if there is something personal problem with you people, so awful, forgive him. But sometime a person is enemy of Islam. He came to confront you. So the thing is not between you and the enemy. The thing is between Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and that enemy. For the exact reason you see when Abdawad splits up on Ali ibn Abi Talib, ayadha billah. What Ali ibn Abi Talib does? Ali ibn Abi Talib stand up. He don't kill him. He takes around and then he kills Abdawad. Ya Ali ibn Abi Talib, you could kill him at the same time, at the same moment when you want to kill him, you can kill him at that time. No. Ali ibn Abi Talib says, look, if I will kill him, people and the history will say that, look, Ali ibn Abi Talib killed because he had the personal, stuff with him. Subhanallah. Ali ibn Abi Talib, when the thing is between Allah and the enemy, Ali ibn Abi Talib don't bring his personal problem with him. Don't understand it. We said al-qudra, qudrat al-zahiriyya and qudrat al-ma'nawiyya. We said there are two types of qudra. Qudrat al-zahiriyya, qudrat al-ma'nawiyya. Doing something physical is qudrat al-zahiriyya, and this maxim is regarding qudrat al-zahiriyya. Okay. Shaykhana, what is the opposite of qudra? Having power is this qudra. What is the opposite? Being coward. Okay, so being coward in Islam. Do you have any hadith from Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam? Yeah. Rasulullah, when he recites the dua, so he have the dua ajib. He says, Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min al-bukhli wa a'udhu bika min al-jubni. He says, oh Allah, I seek refuge in you from two things. First is restraint. Second is cowardice and fear. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala doesn't like someone who is coward, who doesn't have qudra. First thing, as the hadith says. Second, having qudra is not a bad thing. It is the element of the perfection. But the thing you need to understand is where you need to use your qudra. You need to understand it. This is the hadith. So, if qudra is a good thing, our topic is on a qudrat. If a qudra is a good thing, شعيب سيدنا بعد ماذا أفعل حتى هذا أخذ هذا الشيء؟ شو أسوي بعد? What should I do to have this qudra? There is the great hadith from Imam Musa Kadhim, salawatullahi wa salamuhu alayhi, where he says that من أراد أن يكون أقوى الناس فليتوكل على الله. Whoever wanna be a strongest person between people, فليتوكل على الله. Do the tawakkul to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Why? Why? Because إِنَّ اللَّهَ عَلَى كُلِّ شَيْءٍ قَدِيرٌ. He says, whoever wanna be the strongest person whoever wanna be the strongest person, do the tawakkul to Allah. Why? Why I should do tawakkul to Allah to be a strongest person? Because strongest and fawqa strongest, more than strongest, is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Inna Allah ala kulli shay'in qadir. Okay, it's like 2 plus 2, 4. How? Brother, I want to study maths, for example, or I want to study science. What should I do? I go to someone who is best in science, who is best in math. This is something logic. So, if you want to have the qudra, so ask who is qadir. This is the hadith. Now, the hadith is, this is very important thing we need to understand, my brothers and sisters. Luqman Hakim says to his son, Astaghfirullah Rabbi wa atubu ilayh. Luqman Hakim says to his son like this, Ya bunayya, idha da'atka al-qudra ala dhulm. He says, my child, when our power call you to oppression under your authority, that means, my child, whenever you get the power to oppress someone in your authority, what should you do? He say, إِذَا دَعَتَكَ الْقُدْرَةَ عَلَى الظُّلْمَنْ هُوَ دُونَكَ. What should I do? What should he do? فَذْكُرْ قُدْرَةَ اللَّهِ عَلَيْكَ. Then remind God of your power yourself. Remind the power of God on you yourself. If I can oppress someone with this little qudra, so I should remind the qudra of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who gave me the ability to do something on my basis, on my capability. Then how much able that Allah could be. Think about that. And the last hadith and the last question, which is very important. Shaykhana, you said there are 2 types of qudra. قدرة الظاهرية والقدرة المعنوية. Okay, which one is greater? الظاهري والأفضل، المعنوي والأفضل. Do you understand it? Imam says, there is the hadith I want to quote now. And now you need to think which qudra, which power is more better. Being able physically is better, or being able spiritually is better. First, let me tell you what being able spiritually is. You feel jealous for somebody, you should have the qudra on your ruh, on your nafs, that you could control it. You want to do ghiba, your qudra, your ruh should be that much able that you could control it. Saying all this thing to me myself. Why? Because I need to remind the ahadith and the quotations and the ayah of Quran that stops me to do ghiba. For example, there is the ayah from Surah Hujarat. I recited it before too. It says, don't do ghiba. And the ayah continues, أَيُحِبُّ أَن تَأْكُلَ لَحْمَ أَخِيهِ مَيْتًا فَكَرِهْتُمُ. Would you like to eat the flesh of your brother's dead body? فَلْيَتَّقِ اللَّهِ. Do the taqwa. Look. Now which one is greater? Spiritual or physical? There is the hadith from Imam Sadiq salawatullahi wa salamu alayhi. He says, مَا ضَعَفَ بَدَنٌ أَمَّا قَوِيَتْ عَلَيْهِ النِّيَّةِ. Imam says, if the will is strong, nobody, if the will is strong, if you have the strong willpower, nobody is incapable of doing the work. He can do anything he wants, if the will is strong. Do you understand it, my brothers and sisters? This is very important thing. And then when we come back to the quotation of and the maxim, which is regarding Qudrat al-Zahiriyah, so need to do 2 main things. This is the conclusion of this great session. First thing, forgive him. وَالْكَاظِمِينَ الْغَيْظَ وَالْعَافِينَ عَنِ النَّاسِ وَاللَّهُ يُحِبُّ الْمُحْسِنِينَ. Forgive him. Second, thank to Allah. Ya Allah, I'm very thankful to you that you gave me the qudra to have control on something. I could do nothing if you won't allow me to do. Thank Him. Thank Him for everything you can. You know, even taking your oxygen is connected with your qudra. If you didn't have the qudra to take the oxygen, you couldn't. That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, if He won't allow you, you could do nothing. He allowed you and you're doing this thing. May Allah accept our sessions بحق زهرة سلام الله عليها, and may Allah accept our efforts. وآخر دعواني الحمد لله رب العالمين وصلى الله على محمد وآله الطيبين الطاهرين.
شكرا يا ربي شكرا، هديت قلبي شكرا.